Hello everyone, welcome to another YouTube stream. Today we're at London Victoria, ready to take what some of us might say is the slowest service ever to Brighton. It's 14:47 in the afternoon here. So yeah, not set to real time, otherwise, get a bit dark. So anyway, we're at London Victoria, just by platforms 11 and 12, and we're all ready to go on a journey. So let's head off, shall we, to the platform where our train is waiting, and then we'll see where we go. Press A to hop. Can you skip and jump? There's Epsom Downs. No, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go to London Bridge, do we? No. Right, it must be round here then. This is the service to Epsom at 16:41. Wow. Oh look, there's a pacer. Surely we can't be going to Brighton on a pacer, should we? Can we? Are we? Well, yeah. Looks like we are. It's like we are going on a pacer today. Network Southeast livery. Well, anyway. Oh, who left that door open? Very naughty. Should get... There we go. Right, we'll lock that up. Can't believe I left that door unlocked there. This is the special service. Just calls. Right, let's get on, shall we? Right. Let's get on the train. As I said, all stations to Brighton. And, yeah. Let's see how long this takes. Right. I've got my master key in. I've got my reverser set to forward. Let me know if you're having trouble hearing me as well, because I can always lower a bit of volume. Hopefully the volume levels are alright, but I can never tell. I think we might be alright, so we'll leave that as it's at the minute. I'll leave the window closed. Right, so what we do is we're gonna set it up as a free roam. So what I'll do first of all, I'm gonna set this to Clapham Junction, and we need to go into the, let's see what platform we need to go into Clapham Junction. Probably this platform here, which is going to be platform 13. So we'll set that up if I can. Set that up for platform 13 at Clapham Junction. Let's close the doors. First stop we'll be stopping at though is Battersea Park, so I've just got to make sure that I've got that set so we actually go through Battersea Park along the way. I think we do. Oh no, we don't actually. Okay, hang on a minute. I need to set that up as well, because we need to go into Battersea Park. In fact, I'm just going to check this again, because I might have done this wrong. Yeah, maybe I have. Right, we'll just remove this path for now, and I'll redo it, because, you know, I'm an idiot. Okay, right, let's go back again, and then we'll do this one here. We want this platform actually, platform 15. We'll stop there. Okay, confirm. We'll look at the map, and then we'll just check to see if we're going through Battersea Power Station. There we go. I think we're going through Battersea. Yeah, we're going through Battersea this time, as far as I can see. So that's good. Yeah, right. That's good. I think we're ready to go then. Let's come out of the map. We've got a green, which is superb. Let's put it into forward. Let's get going. So first stop will be Battersea Park. Battersea Park, the first stop. Hello Katie, welcome in. Ready for the slowest service ever to Brighton. So we're going to be doing a free roam today. Yes, a stream in the evening, can you believe it? This might be my new time slot for some YouTube streams as well going forward. Because then I don't really feel like I'm clashing with anyone doing a train sim stream in the evening. So we're going to try this out, see how this goes. Especially as there's no soccer ball on this evening. See how much chaos I can cause on the railways today. We're going to be doing an all stations to Brighton service today. There was a couple of soccer ball games on today. There was 2 this afternoon, so yeah. Gatwick Express. That's a tick. There's another Gatwick Express down there. Must be coming out from the depot. Right, we're coming into Battersea Park now. We'll stay at each station for about a minute, give or take. So we're just doing a free roam. But I'm setting it to waypoints, so I've set this to Clapham, just so that if I have to wait for my path again, so be it. There we are, open the door. Does anyone want to get on the train? No. Oh, look, there's Princess Di there, look. Does anyone want to get on the train at all? Anybody want to get on the CK service to...
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff or the police.
Oh, if you see anyone suspicious. He's cool, you can do a bit of train spotting while we're here as well. Right, let's get going then. Next stop, Clapham Junction. I've got no idea how long this journey's going to take. See how many passengers we pick up along the way. We've got Katie on board. There's the freight train there. Nice. Just stop up here. Be funny if we get stuck behind the freight train. I don't know what time that's due to leave. The old hazard lights flashing still. Mendip rail. So while that's waiting here, I'll set the path up for the next part of the journey. And then we're going to go to Balham. That's the next waypoint I'm going to set up, which I believe is here. There we go. I'll set it to Balham. Let's get going. So we're going to stop at the stations between then and Balham. It's just that Balham's a junction, so I wanted to stop there just so that if any trains that are pathed to come across that junction, I'll have to wait for them. Just to make it more fun. Right, anyway, looks like that 66 is not due to leave for a little while yet, so Wandsworth Common is the next stop. To keep an eye on these trains here in case there's something that's happened with the AI or something. Might have to delete a train at some point. We'll see what happens. It might just be waiting. It might be alright. If we start passing signals with lots of trains sitting at them, then I'll know. Okay, almost at Wandsworth Common now. Okay, while we're here, just going to sort out those newspapers because I think they need doing. There we go. Right. Luckily I had some spare newspapers just kicking around somewhere. Good evening everyone, welcome aboard this CK service to Brighton. We'll be calling it everywhere and Brighton. The next station will be Balham. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Hey there, is that Hatton? How are you? Nice to see you. Just doing a free roam to Brighton, all stations in a pacer. Okay, let's come out of here. There we are. Network Southeast livery. So I'm going to be doing free roam, so what I need to do sometimes is I'm just setting up paths as I'm going along. So we're going to set this one to East Croydon. And we'll set it to I need to set it to platform 6. Do you have Discord? No, I don't have a Discord, unfortunately. But thanks for asking, though. Right, let's go, shall we? Next stop is Streatham Common, I think it is. Or Streatham Hill, I can't remember which one it is. But anyway, we're going there. Right, off we go again. How to skip training? Normally you can just go in to the menu and just select a route, and then you can choose a train that way round. Although it might also depend on the route. I can't really remember, because I think some routes also made you basically at least drive or like a training module first before you could carry on. But I think nowadays you can just go into the menu, choose a route, and then you can just go from there. So I don't think you have to go through all that anymore. Although, you know, it's very hard for me to say because when I started on Train Sim World 5, I already had a profile where I'd already done a lot. So I don't know if when you start TSW5 from scratch, whether or not you still have to do a training thing first of all. It's really hard for me to say. Best thing to do is if there's any Dovetail ambassadors streaming on YouTube or Twitch, you could always ask them in case they know better, because obviously being Dovetail ambassadors. But that's all I can say really. But give that a try. Just try from the menu or whatever. So might work. You're not able to select route. You do have other routes installed though, don't you? You don't just have like the base game and no routes. Otherwise, all you'll have is the training centre. You gotta have other routes installed. What platform are you on? Because I know on some of them you have to install the route separately. So you get the base, which is like the training centre, and then you have to go into like the store where all your DLC is kept, and I think you might have to install the routes as a separate thing, and then you'll be able to play them. Hello Nate, how are you? So you need to use Twitch? No, I'm just saying. It sounds to me, if you can't select a route, that you might not have any routes installed. So I'm not really sure. That's the only thing I can think of. If you can't select a route, it might be that you don't have any installed. You just have the training centre. which is why you were saying about you can only do the training. So I don't know what platform you're on either. I mean, I play on PC on Steam, so no idea. If you're on the console platform, I wouldn't know because I don't use. I'm not playing on a console. On the PC on Steam, normally when you buy a route, it automatically downloads into your game, but I don't know how it works for consoles. So, right. Anyway, here we are at. Here we are at, where are we? Stratton Common, that's it. So we're just going to stop here for a minute. How are you anyway, Nate? Nice to see you. I'm doing a free roam to Brighton all stations. So I'm in the Pacer in the South East colours. I'm literally going to stop at every station to Brighton. So we'll see how it goes. But are you on a console? Well, unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a game, so the best thing for you to do, Hattori, is maybe just have a look. If you're having trouble downloading a route, then might be best to have a look at some guides. Maybe some people have done some video guides how to download routes on consoles or whatever. Or just wait around in chat. You never know, some of the viewers might come in and they might have consoles and they might be able to tell you how to download gate routes. You have purchased other routes, because if you haven't purchased other routes, then obviously you won't get them in the game. So if you've just got the base game on its own with no routes and you haven't bought any routes, then you won't have anything but the training centre. Right. Just going to shut the doors up again. Right, here we go. Well, I can't really help you then. All I know is if you're on a console, then you have to download the routes from the console for your console onto your console, and then you can play the routes. As I said, best thing to do is see if you can find a Dovetail ambassador on Twitch that they sometimes stream TSW, and they might be able to help you. I can't really help you because, you know, apart from what you've said, I've tried to help you the most I can. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not Dovetail technical support. So yeah. Right, next stop is what's after Stratton Common? Norbury, I think. No, they're just Twitch streamers. It's not a site. What they are is there'll be people streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and they'll basically, like, when they stream, they'll have like a DTG ambassador thing, or you know, or there might be someone streaming on console for Train Sim World. So if there is, I don't know what console you have. I don't know what platform you're on. So, you know, if you're on a console platform, there might be someone streaming Train Sim World that's using the same console as you. So then they'll be able to tell you how to get a route on, and might be able to help you a lot better, because I'm just PC, so I've got no idea about how the routes, you get the routes on the console, or where you know, how they download. Here we are, next stop. Norbury, here we are. I thought we were going to be at Norbury. I think Thornton Heath is next. So we'll stay here till about 20 past. Yeah, as I said, I can only help you so much. I mean, the only thing, as I said, is just that you said you couldn't drive any other trains and you were just training, and I thought, well, maybe it's just because you haven't got a route installed. So, yeah. Sorry I can't really help you anymore. Right. Don't forget, everyone, if you're watching and you like the video, please smash a like. It just helps with the algorithm. As I said, this is I think my first TSW5 stream here on YouTube, so see how it goes. Right, let's clap the doors up, and then we'll head off to the next stop, which is going to be Thornton Heath, and then we'll have Selhurst. The next stop is Thornton Heath though. Right, let's take the brakes off, that might help. So yeah, it's the first time I've done an evening stream for ages and ages. I can't remember the last time I did one. It's probably going back a while. Start slowing down for Thornton Heath. Now, if this service ran in real life, would I get it? Yes, I would. But only once. Just because it's a pacer, and it'll just be a good experience, and yeah, and I'd just do it once just for the experience, and then I wouldn't want to do it again. Although if I enjoyed it, then I might do it again, but it would probably be a bit of a nightmare because you've literally only got 2 coaches, so unless they did like a pacer consist that had like 12 coaches, then I might like it more. But as I said, this is just a CK special here. Right, so we'll go at about 24. It'd be nice that one day, if all in free roam, you could still get passengers getting on a train. But so yeah, the next service in is the 1524 Epsom Downs service, and it's not too bad actually. It might be just round the corner waiting to get access to the station, but I'm not holding up everything too much, I don't think. Well, it does say it's 2 minutes. Well, actually, yeah, it might have got stuck behind that freight train actually, because there was a freight train waiting at Clapham Junction, so maybe the freight train's moving and now it's stuck in between me and the freight train. Don't know if it's up there at all. Let's have a look down the track. Now, I can't see anything up there, so I'm not sure. Right, anyway, we better get going. This next stop is Selhurst. So I'm not holding everything up too much at the moment. I think later on I will be though. Once we get onto the line towards Brighton where it's only like 2 tracks. So then nothing can really overtake me, although I will be going into one of the side platforms at Haywards Heath just so that some trains can go past if they want. So there will be opportunities to trains to pass. If they can. Right. Selhurst coming up now. I can't remember what time we started leaving Victoria. I think it was about 10 to 5 to 3, wasn't it? So we've already been going for about half an hour and we've only got as far as Selhurst so far. Oh, that was a bit weird. I've just realised I haven't put the indicator on the back cab. Never mind. A small technicality there. It's as you can see, it's very busy. This is as busy as the Armstrong Powerhouse Pacers. They don't have anyone sitting in them either. Well, in the newer version of the Pacer, that is. Right, 20 minutes before we go. Next stop will be East Croydon. I'll then set up another marker. Right, off we go towards East Croydon now. The next station is East Croydon. The next station is East Croydon. Right. I like that. That's we need Tom to be in the background doing the announcement. Have to pay him, of course. Probably a fee. Right, we're coming into East Croydon now. Platform number 6. So we'll go a bit further down near to where the slope is that goes up to the ticket barriers. I'll just stop up there. Here we go, just about here. That'll do. Right, open the right hand side doors this time. There we are. There goes a Thameslink service. What's the next service on this platform? The Milton Keynes service. Oh, interesting. Cool. Right, anyway, let's set up the next marker, which is going to be... we're going to go to... let's see which one it's going to be. Purley, that's the one. Right, we're going to go to Purley. Next stop is South Croydon now. Okay, South Croydon. We'll sit here till about 35. See if any trains come by while we're waiting here. Next service in here is the 15:45 to London Bridge. Let's shut the doors. Let's get ready to go. Hello, OD. How are you? Welcome. We're just at South Croydon at the moment, and we're doing a all stations to Brighton service, calling at every station possible to Brighton. So we're in the Pacer Network South East livery. Next stop is Purley Oaks. So we started from London Victoria about 4 hours ago. I mean, we didn't really, but it just feels like it. Yeah, it's a great route, yeah. First played a London to Brighton route in the 80s with a simulation game called Southern Belle on the Commodore 64. And then later on there was Microsoft Train Sim had a Brighton to London route. And now Train Sim Classic, and now this. And there's also another sim as well that's got London to Brighton, and well, it's London Bridge, I think. London Bridge to Brighton, which is more of a video, the streaming video that you drive. So being a free roam, I have to slot in with everything else around me, so it's quite good. To stop here at Purley Oaks. Showing me age there, yeah, I know, hard to believe, isn't it? It's hard to believe that I'm in the 50s, you know. Vintage CK. Yeah, I think I was trying to think, how old was I when Southern Belle was a thing? About 11 or 12, something like that. 13. One of my viewers has actually streamed Southern Belle now and again on YouTube, funnily enough. Right, we're going to be here till 15:39 and then I'll get on the way again. We're going to be holding up another train now, which I don't care about. I think it's down there waiting for me at the signal. Oh, you can't really see the signal from there, but right, anyway, we'll get going again in a minute. We'll get going. Good old Commodore 64, yeah, definitely. I was originally going to be getting a Spectrum, and then, well, that's what I thought I was getting, and then I got a Commodore 64 instead. A lot of my mates at school all had Spectrums. Right. So I'd already bought a couple of Spectrum games from the shops, and then Christmas came and I got a Commodore 64 and I was like, well, I can't complain. But yeah, I think the Commodore 64 games I got was one that was called Pterodactyl 4D and the other one was Jet Set Willy, something like that. Yeah. Purley's next. I've got that as a waypoint, as a stop point. It's just because there's a junction here, and I wasn't sure whether or not, you know, I wanted to thing. Great memories, yeah, definitely. But the first gaming console I had was like one that you plugged into the TV that had like these built-in games, and that was in the late 70s. And then my brother got an Atari 2600, which he had, which was in the about 1978, 1979. He got that, and then we used to rent cartridge games from the video shop. So we used to always rent cartridge games from there because they were quite expensive cartridge games. So that was like the first time I sort of like started gaming. Was the thing that we got for the TV in the sort of late 70s. Right, we're just coming into Purley now. Got a train waiting. Now that I've gone, yeah, I mean, it was good that you could rent the Atari games from a video shop though, because as I said, the Atari games were really expensive, and it was a good way of trying them out. One of my favourite cartridge games for the Atari 2600, there was a couple. There was Pitfall, which was really good, and then there was the Empire Strikes Back game by Parker Brothers, and I used to love that. It used to be the snow speeder, and you had to shoot down the AT-ATs along the snow. I used to love it. And then because I live at the seaside, then obviously there was a lot of amusement arcades I could go to as a kid as well. So I used to play a lot more of the arcade games because obviously they were better sound and graphics. And then there came a point when consoles and computers started to have better graphics and sound than the arcade machines. So then there was like a swap over point. I'll just sit here for a minute. I'm going to set Red Hill as my next waypoint, and then we'll stop at the stations in between. We've got a train coming in now from I think that's from Tattenham Corner, I think, or Caterham, one of the two. But I remember some of the I didn't really have the Sega or the Nintendo games consoles when they came along, but I remember like the video shops used to do those as rentals as well, because obviously cartridge games you couldn't really copy, so you know, you could always rent them from video shops, you know, Sega games and Nintendo games and things. I think it was good though, because it gave people an opportunity to try a game before buying, because most games you don't really play for very long anyway, so you'd spend a lot of money on a cartridge game and then you'd literally only play it for, you know, a little while, and then it set the path down. There's Red Hill here, so we'll just set that for platform 3. Got the green, that's brilliant. We've already got a path, so we'll get on to the next stop, which I think is Cusden South is the next stop. Coulsdon South. So we're going to be going on the slow line through, because obviously we're stopping at Red Hill, and then we'll be stopping at all the stations between Red Hill and Gatwick, and then all the stations between Gatwick and Brighton. Although as we get further away, the stations will get further apart. So far I think this journey's been about an hour nearly now, and we've got as far as Purley. I think it was about, if you look back at the beginning of the stream, it'll tell you what time I left. I think it was about nearly 10 to. So yeah, Custon South next. Coulston South. Of course we're struggling a little bit in the pacer. I mean, top speed of the pacer is only 75 and we'll probably struggle to get up to that. Should be alright once we get on the main line between stations though. Might be able to get up to speed. Right, let's start slowing down a little bit. The doors, and then we'll leave her about 48 minutes past. Let's add a couple more clouds in the sky while I'm here. Make it a bit more cloudy. There we go. That'll do. Bit of rever. Right. Let's shut the doors. And let's go on to the next station. I think we got a couple of tunnels coming up now, or at least a tunnel. Might be one tunnel actually before we get to Red Hill. But we've got another station coming up before then as well, so. I do love it when you have the other lines on here for a little while. The Quarry line and the line to Red Hill. It's quite cool. That's where the other line passes over. Would have been great, wouldn't it, if we'd have just got there and another train came past over the top. But it just Just have to time it just right, really. Should have a tunnel coming up in a minute. And then we go over near the M25 as well, soon. Still trying to get up to 75. Start slowing down for the next station. Wow, driven 1,000 miles in a pacer. Blimey. That's a bit scary. That's a lot of mileage, you know. That's pretty crazy to think about, actually. Wow, look at that. Mind the gap. Wow, you have to definitely mind the gap here. Wouldn't you? Let's close the doors off.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
Right, next stop is Red Hill. So this was Merstham. Got a flash in yellow. That means that there'll be a junction coming up, like a set of points or something. we come, ready on platform 3. That'll do. Let's open the doors. Like so. And then we'll get going in a minute or two. Need to set up a new path while I'm here. And we're going to be going to, let's set it to Hawley, just before Gatwick, which is this one. This one here. There we are. Hawley. There we are. Good. And then we'll get going in a minute. Just gonna have a quick look at that path, make sure that we're actually going through on the slow line all the way. I think we are. Good. I don't want to go over onto the fast line and miss stations out. I think it's all the way, so I think that's good. Right, let's get going, shall we? First station will be Earlswood. Line on the left heads off towards Tunbridge. We might see the GWR service passing us as on the way towards Gatwick as well, hopefully. We'll see. Like they've run out of papers here, so I need to go and do the papers while we're waiting. Let's go and top the papers up. You can tell how often I could do the collectibles on these routes. I've had this route for ages. I've still not done hardly any of the collectibles. Quite a cool place to go train spotting there. Right, let's get back in here. Right, we'll go about 2 minutes past. Well, just before the 2 minutes passed. So we've got the fast line on our left. Station coming up shortly. Go up here a little bit more. That'll do. About here. This is Salford's. So we'll wait till about well, just after five minutes past probably. All the passengers are behaving themselves on the platforms today. No shenanigans today.
Please remain behind the yellow line at all times. Trains pass through the station at high speed and can cause turbulence.
Next train due in here was the 1601 to Gatwick. Well, I think I might be holding that one up now. Right, let's shut the doors up. There's the Reading service there, the GWR one. Comes from the Great Western Express route, so if you have that, then that shows up as a layer on here. Start slowing down now for Hawley. I think we're about halfway now, distance-wise, to London. I think something like that. Anyway, this is a guess. Here we are, Hawley. And we'll have to set up another path while we're here.
Smoking is not permitted in any part of this
Just all
station
the labels.
or on trains. This includes e-cigarettes.
And then we'll go into, let's see, which platform should I go into here? Yeah, we'll come in here to platform 3. If I can. Why won't it let me go into platform 3? Oh, because I probably didn't set a path, CK. That'll be why. Set path. There we go. Right, that's me being a numpty. Let's set it to here. There we are. Cool. And we'll got a path. Let's shut the door up, and then we'll head to Gatwick. And then we'll be at Gatwick for a few minutes, just to let some other services come through. And if anyone wants to make themselves a cuppa, feel free. Into Brighton we go. Into Gatwick, we go. Open the doors.
The rule safety and comfort. This station operates on no smoking policy. This includes e-cigarettes.
See what other trains are about. Not much. It's very quiet here, isn't it? Next stations, trains on here. Cambridge 1618, got Bedford 1627. Next station train on my platform is the service to Bedford, which is due in at 1604. Oh dear. Right, let's set up the path for the next service. So we're going to go from here to Three Bridges. It's just down here. We're going to come in on platform this platform here, platform 3. There we go. Three Bridges next stop. Go down for Three Bridges. So open the doors. Next day train in that due into here is the 1613 Southampton Central service. Running a bit late now. All the trains seem to be running late. Oh dear. Maybe I've caused chaos on the railways. This one is due in at 1634. That's good. Is there anything on this side? If I can actually get around this side. No. Not as far as I can see. So we'll stay here till about 21 minutes past. I do need to set up a path as well. And let's do that while I'm here. We'll set a path to just outside Haywards Heath. And then we'll be stopping at Balcombe. Let's see, where's Haywards Heath? It's about here, isn't it? So we'll set it for this platform here actually. The bay one, which is platform 1, I think. Here we go. Brilliant. Right, let's shut the doors. And we'll head off. Next stop is Balcombe. Should better get some speed up now. There's the line heading off to Crawley and Horsham, down towards the Arun Valley, Pulborough, Horsham, Billingshurst, etc. Arundel, no particular order. Going past the Thameslink depot here at Three Bridges. Balcombe Tunnel. Right, we'll be staying here at Balcombe till about past. Okay, so we're just going to wait it till about past on this one.
Vehicles parked at unauthorised points may be clamped or removed without warning. Short and long stay parking is available at this station. Right, we'll be starting shortly, about past. Next stop will be Haywards Heath.
Close the doors in a minute. There we go. I'll shut the doors now. Should be going over the viaduct in a minute. Coming up to the viaduct soon. Well, unless we've gone over it and I've not realised. No, we're coming over it now. So next stop is Hayward's Heath. Look at that, we're almost doing 80 in a pacer. Terrible. Thought we were going to come off the track then. Hold on tight. But way worse than what it actually was. But it's funny. Let's open the doors. What's the next time drew in here? 1631. Oh well, that's running late then. 1611. Yeah. I've made everything late. It's terrible. I completely made everything late. Anyway, while we're here, we'll make a new path. As it's literally going to be single track now, all the way to Brighton. I'm going to set this up so it's literally all the way to Brighton, but we'll stop at the signal just outside Brighton, because then I will be able to work out what platform to go into. Interesting. Interesting. We'll stop here, I think. Can't really stop there. I'll stop there maybe? Let's see, what train's that one? Okay, we'll stop at this signal. Then I can re-look a bit later. Right, anyway, we got the road, so we'll start heading to all stations to Brighton. We've got Wivelsfield next, and then Burgess Hill, then Hazard's, then Preston Park, and then Brighton. So we've got some big gaps now between stations, so that'll help. To Wivelsfield. Just have a look on the map ahead. Seems to be a train that's in Burgess Hill, I think. No. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if it's a red because there might be a service coming up from Eastbourne, maybe. Very strange. No worries. I'm just wondering if this timetable's got messed up. Right, let's see how we get on. We've got a red light coming up. Might have to do a replacement bus service. Have to work out why there's a red ahead of me. And when I looked on the map just now, there wasn't a train in the platform, but what's that ahead? Is there a train there? Oh, there is. Ah, there's a train stuck at a red. That's interesting. So have we got a little blockage coming up then? We might have a blockage here. Might have to get the magic button out again. Ladies and gentlemen, driver speaking. Unfortunately, due to red light, we're going to be held here for a while. Hopefully we'll be on our way soon. Thank you. Right, anyway. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, we got a train stuck there. Let's go down a bit. Oh wow, we got trains stuck everywhere. Oh my god, there's a whole blockage of trains. It's like there's a blocked pipe. Oh my word. Right, no wonder there wasn't any trains coming past me for ages. They've all got stuck here. So what's the magic button? What will be the magic train to delete then? I wonder who could have caused that. I don't know. Can't blame me because they're all ahead of me. They're all in front of me. I wonder all the trains are all messed up. Oops. There's one. I need to get it all flowing again. This is gonna be a while. Yeah. Looks like they're all everywhere. I was wondering why there wasn't many trains passing me. I thought, well, what's happened to all the trains? There's one here. Right, so what train do we need to delete then? Well, they're coming in there. Which train is this one? What train is this? Right, let's remove that train. Right, and we'll sit back here. And then we'll see what happens. Let's see if that helps. Oh, here we go. It's moving. This could be the magic the magic thing. It's good that you could do this, because I mean, a few Train Sim World versions ago, you couldn't do this. If a train got stuck, you were basically, that was it. So yeah, it looks like we've can get the trains running again. So let's see what happens. This one will come in, and then hopefully this one starts moving. That's good, and now they'll all start moving, and then hopefully I'll be able to get moving myself very soon. Yep, here they all go. Yep, that's cool. Right, we'll just keep an eye up here then, and then just wait for this one to start moving. But I did wonder, I was like thinking, you know what, I haven't passed any trains coming the other way. So we just got to wait out here until this train moves, and then we can go into Burgess Hill. Might as well put the kettle on. I think it'll be a little while before this starts to move, before it all cascades down, because nearly every single signal was like full up. Let's go back to Brighton again. Wow, that's literally gone in, and then that was a quick turnaround. That was a faster turnaround than Ryanair, that. So that's good. At least we'll be passing some trains on the way. That literally just got in, and then it's turned around and gone. I think they're all going to be like that, because they're running so late. They're literally going to come in and then literally probably just swap ends, and then they'll be off again. Joys of a train sim timetable. Right, is there any more coming in? There's the next one. Oh dear. That's the Brighton to Bedford. It's probably going to be coming back out soon. Here comes the next train. As I said, I can't go anywhere yet because the station ahead of me is blocked. So until that unblocks, I can't go anywhere myself, so... That's probably waiting for this one to come in before it'll leave. Feels weird streaming this time of day. So let's see what happens once this goes in. I wonder if the signal will then clear and one of these will pull out again. I think it's probably going to come in here. Platform 5. Delayed by 30 minutes. Yeah. I think once this one comes in, a signal here is going to go green and then something's going to leave. Well, I don't... There we go. Yeah. So that's another one that can come out now. So that'll be another platform freed. And there should be another train coming down. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look here. Yeah, we've still got the red ahead. Hopefully that'll start moving in a minute. It's pretty interesting though. So at least we'll start to get some trains passing us again. So I don't know when that blockage actually happened. Oh, there we go. Got a yellow. That's really good. Right. Means we should be moving in a minute. And we can go into Burgess Hill. There we go. So that train might have been stuck there the whole time. It might have been when I spawned in. It might have messed up. Now let's just check to see if I've still got a path now. It might have got rid of my path. Oh no, it's still there. It might be because the yeah, it's because the next train ahead's still stuck at a signal again. So there we go, it's just moving. So we've just got to wait a little bit longer. Right, let's try and head to the next station now, which is Hazzocks. And then we'll be waiting a little bit at Hazzocks. And then we can carry on again. Oh, we've got a red coming up. Looks like the first train that left Brighton's about to pass me in a minute. Although that could have been one of the trains that comes through Hove as well, so... I think what I'll do is I'll just stop at this red and then I'll... Well, actually no, it's still yellow, so let's keep going. We might be able to make it to the station. Yeah, we will. Looks like there's another train coming through. They're all coming along now, look. It's like I'm blocking a pipe. Right, let's just stop here for a minute. So we're gonna sit here and wait for a minute. No, I didn't want to open that side. Right, Preston Park is the next stop. Oh gosh, no. No. Oh no. Oh dear. Well. Ah. Oh dear. Ah. Well, yeah. Oh, don't. After all that, I know. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, that's that then. The train terminated just outside between Preston Park and the Tassocks. I can't believe I did that. 2 hours 16 minutes. Well, terrible. Well, there's no point going on. The passengers ended up getting a bus service to Brighton. Oh dear. 2 hours and 16 minutes, really, is how long it was. Wow. Could add another half an hour on. That's a shame, though. That was a shame. You hate that about TSW, as in the driver wouldn't fall unconscious. Yeah, there's I think I remember someone else was streaming and they went through a red light, and then I think Rob was in chat at the time from DGG, you know, Rob Powell, and he basically said, "Oh, it's part of the licensing that that it's game over when you go through a red light or something." So it's like purposefully in there because of licensing things, because of the trains. Companies obviously don't want you going through red lights. So I don't know. Anyway, well, not much else I can say apart from thanks for watching. And hopefully next time I'll manage to go the whole distance. But anyway, never mind. It's too much messing about to get back to where we were. Because, yeah. It's a shame, though. It was quite fun. But that's what happens. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. There's no point doing a replay because it'll just go back to thing. Sorry, Katie. I feel really bad that I managed to not actually finish the journey off. But where would a CK stream be without a bit of disaster? So, yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Right, that's it then. Take care. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already, and don't forget to click the little bell for notifications, just so that you know when I'm gonna mess up trains again. So yeah, never mind. I shall see you all. Bye for now.